Hello everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play The Witcher 3. I'm still on Hindersfjall because I still have a few loose ends to tie up on this island before I go back to the main island. For example, I can collect my reward for the Morkvarg quest, so I think I'm going to start with that. And afterwards we have a few more quests on this island that I definitely want to look into before I leave again. So,
who is bird and mother and crone.
What's going on here?
Clouds obscure the sky and turmoil grips the sea. Defend us, great mother.
Yes, we ask of thee, Freya, hear my plea. Freya, grant my plea.
We pour you mead.
Okay, who of you
might in his palm. Remember us,
gave me the quest? I mean, I picked it up on a notice board, but apparently... Oh, it's her.
Greetings. What may I help you with this time?
Morkvarg, got a few more questions.
Well, I already finished the job, but sure, let's ask the questions anyway.
Notice I read didn't mention a curse.
All who live here know of it.
Could be, but I'm not from around here. Could use some information.
Archpriestess Ulva cast the curse. It bound Morkvarg to the garden for all time. So even if he is killed, he returns there.
And tell me more about Morkvarg.
Never heard of this Morkvarg. What is it exactly?
Not what, who. The worst man Skellige has ever known. He held nothing sacred, raided the lands of his own clan, took gold from Nilfgaard, murdered women heavy with child, and children he...
I know the type.
They said he feared but one thing, albeit secretly, the wrath of the gods. Morkvarg decided to prove everyone, himself included, wrong. So he came to Hindersfjall to raid the goddess's garden. This was years ago. Archpriestess Ulva stood in his path. He stabbed her in the breast and cast her into the mud. As her blood gushed forth, she cursed Morkvarg, and he transformed into a monster.
Well, yeah, I mean, I was probably supposed to talk to her first, but she didn't really tell me anything that I didn't know already. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've run into Morkvarg and I killed him.
Might have already run into this Morkvarg. He, werewolf?
I know not. I'm afraid I've never seen him.
Shame that. Was hoping you could tell me more about him, help me with my work.
You might speak with Toredar's son, Einar. He saw Morkvarg and his men descend on the garden. He was the sole pilgrim to escape with his life that day. Settled in Larvik, you'll find him at the landing there, provided he's not at sea.
Well, yeah, apparently the quest doesn't register that I already killed Morkvarg. But yeah, I already did the job, just give me my reward.
I'll come for my reward.
But can you be sure that...
Morkvarg's gone, for good. Guaranteed, or you'll get your coin back.
I shall hold you to that, Witcher.
Alright. So now we have finished the quest.
Love, hatred,
Okay,
and strength.
let's look around. Apparently we have an alchemist over here.
Why does the goddess bring you here?
Brought myself here, seems to me.
You do not worship Freya.
No, but I respect those that do, including her priestesses.
This does you credit, but is meaningless as well. For Freya rewards and punishes those of other faiths and infidels as she does her own. Worship her and it will help, though it will settle nothing. What do you need?
Well... Why don't you tell me about this temple?
Tell me something about this temple, could you?
It happened once that Freya lost her favorite white cat. She scoured the Isles and finally found him here. Freya's heart filled with joy, and she blessed this place. A temple was then established here.
Didn't know Freya was into cats?
Your ignorance speaks poorly of you. The white cat is the goddess's sacred animal and has deep symbolic significance. This temple is for those who seek Freya's help in finding what they desperately seek. Perhaps even you shall experience her grace. Scorn her not. Or have you friends so powerful that you can afford to spurn divine aid?
Oh, well, I wouldn't turn it down, you know. But yeah, show me your wares, please.
Mind if I have a look at your wares?
Let's see. Travel Between Worlds. This is a book I haven't read yet, so I'm going to get that. Everything else I don't need at the moment, so thank you.
Farewell.
Let me have a look at that book, maybe. Well, this could be interesting, but it doesn't really seem to be related to current quests. I'm going to read it later. And yeah, I don't know. Let's see what else we can find. I can't go in here. No. And who are you?
Welcome to the Temple of Freya. I'm Kirisu. How can I help?
So you're not one of the priestesses?
You a novice? Because I'd never take you for a priestess.
Truly? You've got a good eye. Though a bit off in this case. I'm neither a priestess nor a novice. I escaped a pirate ship, was wounded. That's why I'm here. Sisters Astrid and Dala found me on the beach, near dead. They brought me to the temple, watched o'er me. I owe them my life.
Quite the adventure. Got a home to go back to, or will you stay here?
I've a brother in Ard-Skellig. He's surely mad with grief searching for me. Once I'm better, all better, I'll find a longship and head home.
It's kind of funny, but these games, they kind of condition you so that every time you talk to someone who appears to have some sort of problem, you automatically assume that this is a quest coming up for you. You're just like, oh, you need my help? I can offer you my help. Do you have a problem? I can help you with it. But apparently this is not a quest at all, so farewell.
So long.
Okay, well, okay, apparently
You who grant us love, hatred,
all
and
I can
clouds
do here.
obscure the sky and
So
turn-
let me have a look at my map. We have some quest markers over here. So I think what I'm going to do is I will go back to Larvik, but with a bit of a detour, passing through Lofoten and the cemetery and these 2 points of interest, because, you know, I haven't really looked at these places and at least I can pick up some loot, I suppose. And then I will head back to Larvik and have a look at those quests over here. Alright, I am back in Larvik now, and I think I have been pretty much all over the island now. I found 2 abandoned places over here, and I found a bunch of random enemies, including 2 ice trolls who attacked me. And I found some witcher gear in the ruins over here. And I found one more thing that was kinda interesting. There was a shipwreck on this island over here. And in the shipwreck I found a note. A note of a pirate. And I think actually that this is the boat that the woman at the Temple of Freya talked about. You know, the pirate ship that she was on, and then it got shipwrecked and she got stranded on the island. So I actually tried to talk to her about it again. I thought, you know, maybe it triggers some new dialogue. But she's not at the temple anymore. So that was a dead end. But yeah, I don't know, maybe there is a quest connected to this after all, and I just haven't found it yet. But now I'm back in Larvik, and we do have some open quests over here. So let's see what this is all about.
Can I have a word?
I serve the goddess and her flock. What can I help you with?
Oh, this is about the horse racing.
You, Svanna? You're about the hero's pursuits. Can outsiders sign up, or is this a closed event?
Freya sees no insiders, no outsiders. Any man can pay her tribute by risking his life in the pursuits. Our races differ from those on the continent. We are beholden to one rule alone. First across the line wins. Sometimes he's the swiftest, other times it is the one who knocks his opponents off their mounts.
Explains the name. There an entry fee?
Courage. If you do not lack it, hang a horseshoe.
Okay, well, and is there a reward?
Winner get a reward of any kind?
He covers himself in glory, basks in proof of his valor.
Was hoping for something a little more tangible.
To us, such things matter least. But yes, the winner receives something to remind him of his feat. At times it is a sword, at others a helmet or a shield.
How about that? See, you can be practical if you want to.
Okay, yeah, sure, I'm in.
Bit of exercise never killed anyone. So, where are the races held?
The first 3 on Adscalach. Whoever wins each at least once returns here to Hindusfjall to face last year's best rider in a final pursuit.
Gotcha. What's his name?
You mean hers. Astrid of Speakerog, known as the Vipress.
Lovely as monikers go.
And completely deserved. Good luck, Witcher. May your deeds bring the goddess pleasure.
Okay, so I actually have to do a few races on Adscalach first. Win each of the qualifying races at least once. Where exactly? Yeah, but I mean, if they're on the main island, I will do this later because I still have some stuff to do on this island. So, we will have to deal with that another time. But there is another quest somewhere around here, so let's see what's going on.
O great and mighty Freya, help us fulfill the oaths we've sworn.
Give us strength and courage, swift hands and sharp eyes. Lead us.
Right, lads. Let's get to work. Clear out this mine.
Do you need
Who
any
are you?
additional swift
Why are you
hands
here?
and swords?
Could ask you the same. Places like this, usually home to necrophages alone.
They're corpse eaters, aye. And they grow bolder by the day. Crawl out to attack the living.
We'll kill them all. Clear the mine with our swords in our hands. Honor our fathers in doing so.
Well, I could help you because this is exactly my line of work.
I'm a witcher. Could go with you and help.
And steal the glory due us? No chance.
Glory won't do much for you if ghouls are gnawing on your bones.
When you're thinking it, makes sense.
All right. You lead the way then.
Okay, for fame and glory.
Remember that.
Well, let's go, warriors.
Hey, where you going?
I'm trying to find the necrophages in here. Well, we see a bunch of enemies over here, so I suppose I will start in this place. Oh, yes. Ghouls. And, oh, we have Devourers in here too. I should probably take care of the Devourers before the warriors attack them, because, I mean, Devourers like to explode. And it could possibly hurt my new friends over here. Get away from the Devourer, please. This isn't good for you at all. I told you to get away from it. But it seems like we killed them all, at least in this part of the cave. So let me pick up all the loot.
Hey, where you going?
And then we'll try to find more monsters to kill. Okay, there is at least one over here. Oh, now we have some Alguls here. Right.
Hey, where you going?
Last one. Drag the corpses outside. Burn them. Other ghouls don't scorn their cousins' corpses.
Aye. True.
It's good you came. Seems Freya watches over us to have let you here. We're grateful, and will be for long.
Folk are generous with gratitude, not so much with coin.
Oh, hi. Sorry. Afterglow of the battle, we're still caught up. Damn, you slice 'em good. Here, for you.
Thanks. Farewell.
Alright,
Grand those swords, but I prefer me trusty axe.
well, you are entitled to your axe, my friend. Let me pick up the loot in here. I mean, I see some enemies here, but apparently they are like ghost enemies, they're not actually here. Right, well, apparently this quest is over. So let me quickly look around the cave, pick up all my remaining loot, and I suppose then we will go back to Larvik, because I think there's at least one more contract that I can do.
Hey, where you going?
Alright, so I think we have at least one contract in this place. I think it was a low level one over here. Talk to the village elder in Larvik. So let's see if we can finish this one too.
Killed the giant, sure, but now he just smacks about.
You're a watcher. I seeing right.
Greetings. Saw your notice.
Huh. And they said, where you hang on that? Ain't no one else gonna hunt that beast. But I showed him.
And what kind of beast are we talking about?
Any idea what kind of beast this is?
Oh, you hear all sorts of things. The wenches clean the nets, blather about koshches and manticores. But I reckon that's hogwash. We'd seek the counsel of Freya's priestesses, we would. But how can we when we can't get to the shrine?
And nobody's gotten a glimpse of the beast? From a distance even?
Oh, they have. Right close. Closer than boot and strap. Soon after, their blood spattered the underbrush. Near from the start, no ordinary man could handle the beast. But Sverre insisted. Mustered a crew and... Only 4 came back. The rest massacred east of the village. So, will you help?
Yep, for reward.
Let's talk about my reward.
You want to bargain? How would you count it? Height in hands at the withers, or...?
By species. Drowner's less than a cockatrice.
Aha! But we've no notion what prowls the high road. What do you say you cut it down and then we'll talk?
We pre-agree a price. Define a bonus for unforeseen risks.
So, how much?
Well, I tend to be very reasonable, I think.
Ah, have it your way. 'Tis your neck on the line.
Indeed. Okay, I'll do it.
I'll tend to the monster.
Not your first, that's clear enough. Not like our lads. Heads full of fire, but not a morsel of thought between them.
The 4 survivors. Where'll I find them?
Aim to talk to Sverre. Maybe 'tain't a bad idea. They're sitting over there by that hut.
Alright, talk to the warriors. Let's see if they can give me any additional information on this mysterious monster.
Oh, ask this witcher. He'll tell you monsters don't set traps.
What's the issue?
Ye or anyone ever heard of a beast setting a wagon in the road, then waiting in ambush? They're too plowing dumb for that, damn it.
Dumb or no, they tore a few of our lads to shreds, and we ran like rats. They deserve to be buried.
The warriors of this clan have really fancy, colorful clothing. I like that. So you thought you could take on a monster?
Really thought you could take on this monster on your own?
We had to try. If we didn't, who would? Think Larvik's some kind of getaway for mutants? Witchers stopping in every week?
Well, that's a good point. I guess not. So tell me what happened.
Willing to talk about it? Tell me what happened?
Ask away.
What did the beast look like?
Remember what the monster looked like?
It were dark. Casper thought he saw something, but
'Cause I did. It was huge. Its maw all blood smeared. Bugger gutted Ungi with one claw, near spliced him in two.
And where exactly did it attack you?
Word is, you were ambushed. Tell me where.
short way from here, along the road to Lofferton. Saw a wagon crosswise the road near the woods.
We barely got to it when something came rushing through the underbrush, and whoosh! Blood spurted in the eyes. I wiped it away, looked, saw Einar lying dead.
Interesting. Thanks.
Huh. For what?
Well, for the information, mostly. Anyway, now let's try to find the ambush site and see if we can find our mysterious monster.
One of our lads tried to kill that whoreson Morkvarg.
Alright, so this is the place. Oh, I've actually seen this when I was passing through here. But to be honest, you tend to see, you know, dead bodies every now and then just lying around. So at some point you don't really pay attention to it anymore. But yeah, let's investigate.
Something really did tear him to pieces.
Okay, yeah, it's like missing a large chunk, to be honest. To be precise.
Looks like blood, but... red clay.
Okay, and what does that mean? Well, let's look around further.
Not much left. Beast must have dragged the shredded body to the woods. Creature leading the Neckers is sentient. Gotta be. Capable of setting primitive traps at least.
Oh, it's a Necker.
Tracks lead into the woods.
Well, I guess we're going to follow the tracks then. As we always do. Aha! I didn't have to go far for
Found
this.
a good place for their nest.
Okay, well, let's see what we can find in here. Oh, it is filled with poisonous gas. Alright. I see you on my minimap. Disgusting little creatures. Huh.
Seems
Alright.
the Neckers have developed an immunity to the toxin. Now the poison protects their nest. Clever.
Oh, I see. Let me try to get rid of the gas. And now we can continue to explore this place.
Finally, the main nest.
And here we go.
I like that circle.
Well, it's not that many so far. So maybe this isn't going to be as annoying as I feared it would be. Alright, well. Still pretty harmless. Oh, that must be
Guess I got company.
the Necker leader. Okay. Let's do this. Hagub man. And, oh, well. God, that was bound to happen. Let me get away for a moment here. Alright. And, oh, he is back. And now he's gone again, and Here we go again. Well, that's the perfect opportunity for a nice wall action. And he is back again. And come on, one more hit and he disappeared again. Alright. Do this again. Huh. And this should finish him off. There we go. Alright, take a trophy from the Neckar warrior. Okay, let me pick up all my Neckar loot over here. And now let's take a trophy. And a new sword too. Alright, and now I have to collect my reward. And that's what I'm going to do now.
But keeps to it, Drizzer.
Alright, my money please.
So will you help then?
I already did.
Killed the beast that was troubling you.
Merciful Freya. Horson's finally dead. Now, tell us, was it a tough fight? Got any wounds need dressing?
No, I'll be alright.
Nothing new to the likes of you. Hard work, witchering.
Yes, yes.
Alright, your reward. This
Witchering is
you.
hard work.
Thanks. So long.
Alright, so I guess this quest is finished. Which means there isn't really much that I have to do on this island anymore, I think. I will spend a few more times in Larvik to look at the houses and pick up the loot. But I think after that I will go back to the main island. I mean, there's still a bunch of stuff that I can do in here for the rest of the episode. And I have to come back here at some point for the horse race and because Yennefer wants to talk to me. But I'm not going to do this right away. I will just, you know, look around the houses and pick up some loot if there's any. And then I'm going back to Skellige. Alright, I am back on Skellige now, and I actually made a quick stopover in Novigrad first because I wanted to clean out my inventory, and I usually always go to Novigrad if I have to sell a lot of stuff because it has the most merchants in a relatively little space. And I can exchange my currency and I can visit the barber, as I've done, as you can see. And, you know, then I came back here, and I think what I'm going to do, because we still have some time in this episode, I will spend this episode and the next exploring more of the main island, you know, checking off question marks, maybe doing some contracts, some horse racing, and, you know, just whatever I stumble into. Because currently is a good time for me to do this, since I'm still on vacation, and these exploring episodes, they are very time consuming to record. Like, you know, the cleanup in Velen that I did a few episodes ago. I think I've been recording for almost 4 hours, you know, doing the contracts, going back to all the places that I marked. And in the end, it was, you know, just one episode. So I'm going to do this today as well. Try to, you know, get some stuff done, and then we will go back to one of the story missions. Probably the King's Gambit one, because that has been waiting for a while now. But yeah, for now I will just head out, and I will probably start with these points here. Again, I assume I will find a lot of, you know, monsters' nests and treasures and stuff like that. But whenever I find something interesting, I will let you know. Well, look at that! You can actually see the horse from this angle. That's the weird petroglyph that I found a while ago. And yes, I speculated that it's a horse, and it is a horse. Or, well, to be precise, a kelpie, as someone pointed out in the comments. We saw that symbol before, I believe, in the quest where we were looking for Ciri in the cave, and there were other symbols. I think that's where we saw this symbol before. But yeah, when you're on top of this little hill over here, you can properly see the petroglyph over there. Look, there's even more of these symbols over here. Including a swallow. So apparently they have some cultural significance to the Skellige as well. Alright, now this is kind of weird. Apparently there are enemies below me. Maybe I should look around and see if I can find a cave or something like that over here. Because, I mean, they must get down there somehow, right? There must be some cave or similar below me. Well, this looks promising. Let's have a look inside. Have I not equipped my... No, I have not equipped my torch. No, I have. So, what did I stumble upon here? It's definitely some old ruin. Yeah, there are definitely enemies somewhere around here. But, I don't know how to get there. Well, is this some place I can go? Alright. Uh-huh. Very mysterious, all of this. I hope I don't stumble into a place that I'm not supposed to see just yet. But I mean, I'm too curious now. I need to find out what this is. Where is the enemy? And how deep is this cave over here? Apparently I can just drop down here, alright. Uh-huh. Ooh, look at this. Of course, Wraith. Well, I can take care of them. And he didn't even drop his torch. I'm impressed, Geralt. So, these are just... yeah, they look like graves. And I mean, there are candles here, which probably means that people visit these graves, or who else would put up the candles? I don't know, but I'm still going to take everything, because Geralt is certainly not below common grave robbery. And yeah, I don't know if there's anything else. Okay, there's a stairwell over here. But other than that, well, nothing too interesting. The sword. No, it's not bad, but the one that I got from The Witcher is so much better. I don't think I'm going to need a different steel sword for a while. Right, let's check out the stairs over here. There are more enemies around though. Yep, more wraiths. Oh, night wraiths even. Don't push me into a corner, I don't like that. Just die already, or again, or whatever. Alright. I mean, usually just killing a night wraith isn't really enough. I mean, you have to somehow make sure they don't reappear, right? But apparently there are common night wraiths that can just be killed or whatever. Right, I think there's probably another one over here. Yep. I'm even taking the flowers from the dead people. I got no shame whatsoever. But some of the loot is actually pretty decent. Alright, I think I looted all of the dead people in here. So let's see what else we can find here. Okay, I seem to be going up again. Alright, well, yeah, there's some good stuff in here. I don't even know why I'm taking the ashes. That is disgusting. And I think you can sell them for like 1 crown. Which is also pretty disgusting, actually. Right. But apparently no more wraiths in this area. Oh, this is actually... there's a proper entrance here. And look at that.
A ghost! We're all gonna die! Aged woman! Ever heard a ghost walk so loud? Drag its feet? It's a man! Flesh and bone. Sep, what's he seek here?
Just exploring the tunnel, other side of the hill.
Just robbing your graves.
Why are you here?
Came here to cut nails.
Nails?
Of corpses. Don't you know? Wraiths use nails to build their cursed longship.
Actually, I did know that.
So you're hoping you can make them run short of materials?
We would if we could get in the crypts. But there's ghosts inside. Would you tend to them?
Well, I just killed a bunch of them, but I can look if there's more.
Fine. I'll see what I can do about the ghosts.
Okay, new quest. Peace disturbed. Alright, let's see if there's more ghosts for me to kill. Okay, we still have another night wraith in here. Try to come over here in my ear then. Okay, apparently there was just one more remaining ghost. Right, well, I will tell the woman that their crypt is safe and pretty much robbed of all its valuables.
Greetings to you.
And to you.
The ghosts are gone.
Took care of the ghosts. Crypt is safe.
Thank you for your help, white-haired one.
We'll make a sacrifice to Freya in your name.
Well, that is very nice, because I kind of pissed her off when we destroyed her garden, so I could use some good word. And Geralt didn't even ask for a reward. What happened to you? Who are you and what have you done to Geralt? Normally he always asks for a reward afterwards. Anyway, I didn't really get far. I checked out these two places and then I ran into the crypt over here. So yeah, let me continue and see what else I can find. So may I just point out that this over here is probably the most pointless bridge ever. I mean, there's a path right next to it and it takes you like 3 seconds to go around it. So how did this happen? I mean, at some point someone stood here and thought, I don't want to go those 5 meters all the time. Let's build a bridge right here. I mean, it's kind of strange, isn't it? Just a random observation on my part. Oh, what's going on here? Sirens! Let me help you with that. That's the first time that I saw a normal person actually fighting monsters, a shepherd.
They hurt you badly?
I'm fine. I really showed him, didn't I?
Yeah, you totally did.
You did? Where do you learn to shoot?
Ha! You won't believe it when I tell you. Right here, out at pasture. The she-beasts of Unvik come to steal our sheep, so we gotta manage somehow. But enough chatter. My brother awaits. Thanks for the help, stranger. Your gods grant ye health.
You're welcome.
He felled the giant.
Yeah, that's certainly the first time that I saw, you know, a normal civilian fighting monsters. I mean, you see guardsmen sometimes fighting bandits and stuff like that, but it's the first time I saw a normal person who wasn't just, you know, in panic once a monster appears. So, what do we got here? Looks like another lighthouse, and of course there's more sirens protecting it. Elverum Lighthouse. Okay, I will deal with the sirens first. There we go, that's better. And another one over here. Alright, let's have a look inside that lighthouse. And I think after that I'm going to end the episode, because I have been recording for a while. Bunch of loot. Guess I will take it all. Oh, it's a treasure. I will take your treasure. And maybe let's have a nice view from over here. Yes, I like that. I like that. Yeah, and you know, as the day comes to an end in Artskellige, I think I'm going to call it a day too, and I'm going to end the episode here. And tomorrow, I will continue to explore this place. For now, I've been just staying at the coast and, you know, visit a few of the question marks. as expected, most of them were like treasures. There was a place of power here though, so that was pretty nice. And yeah, I will continue to do this in the next episode, and I hope I can get a few contracts done and stuff like that. And in between episodes I will probably do more sailing and pick up all of that over here. So yeah, but for now, let's end the episode here. As usual, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and see you again next time.